Okay, we're good. Okay, thank you for taking the interview. Can you tell me how old are you and where are you from?
I'm Jaylene. I'm 18. I'm from Redondo Beach, California.
Cool, cool. So you have a lot of cool colleges over there. What brings you to this specific college?
I'm actually from Orange County. I'm from Yorba Linda and Anaheim, which is pretty close to here. And my mom also went here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, she went
Okay.
to Cal State Fullerton for her master's degree for child services to be a social worker. And so she always was pushing me to come here too because she loved it so much. And then my best friend was like, I'm doing it. I'm going to Cal State Fullerton. And I was like, I'll come with you. And that was kind of it.
That's cool. That's cool. So what are you majoring in here?
I'm majoring in business economics. Right now, I'm admitted in the pre-business school. However, I think I'm going to focus into either business law or business finance. That's my major.
Cool. So what inspired that choice of major?
If I do business law, just because I'm very talkative and I think I could be really good at it. Business finance is I like math, and it's also something that's really popular, I think, and I think it'll take me far. I don't think finance is something that will ever go away. Like marketing, it had its era of being really popular, and then now it's super hard to find a really good marketing job, I think, or it's going to become harder. But finance, I think it'll be really stable as a job.
That's cool. That's cool. So can I ask you? I know you're from over. I know the compared to like the rest of California. I know typically the income level is much higher over there in Redondo Beach area. Can I ask you what is a livable income in California? What do you think is a livable income in California?
I think, well, for sure, six figures. You can't even survive without making six figures. I think $100,000 to $150,000 still today is like you're not making much at all, especially because you're in that higher tax bracket, even though I don't think it's a lot of money. So you're getting like half of your paycheck cut away with state and federal taxes, which then it's like 150,000 or 125,000 really becomes like 60 to $70,000, which is again not much at all. I think to really thrive and make it a comfortable living, especially if you have family and children, you need to be making anywhere between 300,000, 350,000 maybe or more is what I really see in the area that I'm from.
Gotcha. Okay, that sounds accurate. Tax is so horrible. You know what? I actually wish that they. What is it like? Well, if you work at a job that has like overtime, I guess the president is trying to like. I don't know if he could pull it off though. I don't know. You know, like no tax on overtime. That would be really good. But can I ask you, have you done research on what you're majoring in? Are you going to hit that ballpark of like the 350,000 yearly dollars?
I have not done my research into it. I definitely need to. For my GE, the way Fullerton does it, they won't even let me choose like my focus of business and economics. Right now, I'm only admitted to pre-business. So once that gets closer, definitely after I finish my freshman year, I'll be looking into that more. I think a household income of $350,000, $300,000 is good. So that's usually looking like one parent makes 150, another parent makes 100, another 150,000 or more, which is good. And I think that's more reasonable because I think it's easier for people to make that lower half of a six-figure job than a higher six-figure job.
That's true. I like that insight. Do you feel that? Okay, so do you think that marriage is important to have that even idea of what is your opinion on marriage? Like, do you think that that's important? Like, that's what people typically think about. Oh, this person makes that, and then we combine it. What is your opinion on marriage?
I think marriage is really smart. I mean, not only is it good to like have your loved one for the rest of your life, and it's nice to start a family and be super stable and just have a really nice upbringing. And I'm not saying like my mom was a single mom raising me, so I totally like have so much respect for single parents as well. I just think marriage is something that's really beneficial to everybody, and I think economically it makes a lot of sense. It's a lot easier when you have someone else to do it with, or just to go through life with and combine your finances. It's also easier for taxes and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, I think marriage is a beneficial thing for everything.
That's cool. Okay, so as an 18-year-old, can I ask you, this is a funny question, who benefits more in marriage? Do you think that men or do you think that women benefits more in marriage? Also, like, who is it more of a risk for? Like, what do you observe?
I don't know.
No? Okay.
I would say it's more. I think it's harder for the women, especially if there's children involved, just because I think that responsibility will fall more towards on the moms usually. Like, and who runs the house? Mom, really, more like making rules and stuff like that, making food and signing up for sports or signing up for camps. I just think moms have a lot of responsibility, and when it comes to organizing their children's lives, and dads are stereotypically more like the fun parent, and I think a lot of that weight is carried on the mother's shoulders.
I got you.
I mean, I've seen single dads do it all too, and
I
that's
got you.
a beautiful thing as well.
So would you agree? Are you kind of saying that the it's more beneficial for the woman to be married?
I would
Yeah.
say so. I think it's easier for a woman when they're married. I just think I think it's helpful.
That's cool. You have cool insight. I like you're observing it and whatnot. How do you like college? This is your first day. Like, you guys just did new orientation,
Yeah,
or
we did orientation. I'm actually taking a summer class. It's a humor writing class. I'm just taking it to get ahead on my credits because I'm trying to finish in 3 years instead of 4 or 5. And I just had my very first class today. It was super
congrats on
interesting.
that. Congrats
you.
on that. Can I ask you, what is your relationship status? Are you dating, or like have you ever dated? You're pretty
Yes.
young. You haven't dated.
Yeah.
So when was the last time that you dated? And like, it just sparked a smile there. Was it a good or a bad experience, or?
I've had like every year of high school I had a new boyfriend. But I dated them for like the year of the year I was with them
Yeah.
longer. My last relationship was like a year and a half. It was okay. It was fun. I have nothing bad to say.
Cool.
I think it's high school. I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously in high school. I totally respect the people that are high school sweethearts, or maybe the people that are going to like war, or not war, but I'm talking about like the military, and then they have their partners going to like school. I totally respect that. I think that's amazing. I think relationships are fun. I think it's sad to see some of my friends get too serious into it, like when we're super
okay.
young.
Yeah. And things change as they get older?
Yeah, things really do change. And I mean, when really we're 15, that we have another decade before our frontal lobe fully develops.
Kind of like you don't know what you want, so like why commit?
Yeah.
I completely agree with that, but a lot of people will disagree, but I completely agree with that. Like people, I rarely see 10 years later people,
so
and
yeah.
then let's say kids are involved, and then now it's like, oh, I'm just going to stay with you just because they're kid. Then, like 25 plus years, like, 25 and older. I see a lot of people, go through conflict after that. Cool insights you have. Any crazy college experience you had so far? Like anything that like
Not yet. I definitely will be. Me and my best friend were joining a sorority.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully 80 Pi, but who knows where we'll land. And we have our friends who are joining frats as well. So we'll definitely be able to experience the party side of college. We'll just be doing it smart and safe.
Cool. I like your insight. Welcome to the college. Good luck with everything.
Thank
like
you
you
so
got
much.
a good spirit. So like, and I hope you have fun with it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you as well.
Of course.
Have a great day.
You too. And then I just like end it there. Dude, cool.